Good day. I will discuss about our prototype function for our research topic entitled as Measurement of VOCs in Ripening Stage of Persea Americana fruit using Sensor Array via Raspberry Pi. I am ISAURO Angelo S. Robles and I am guided by Engineer Carlos C. Hortinela IV. First, I will discuss to you the parts of our gas sensor array. First is the Arduino Nano. This will be the center of processing data in terms of converting analog signals into digital signals. Next, for the gas sensors, the first one is the MQ8, which is commonly called as the hydrogen gas sensor, which collects hydrogen gases. Next is the MQ3 or the alcohol sensor module. This is for collecting alcohol compounds. Next is the MQ135 or commonly called as the air quality gas sensor module, used to detect the presence of ammonia. Next is the MQ2 or the smoke gas sensor. It is for detecting combustible gases. Another TGS gas sensor is the TGS822 or the alcohol gas sensor. But this type of gas sensor focuses only in detecting ethanol compounds. Next is the MQ136 or the hydrogen sulfide gas sensor. It is for detecting hydrogen sulfide gases. And lastly, the TGS2600 or commonly called as the air quality gas sensor. This gas sensor is also air quality gas sensor, but it only detects air contaminant. Then this connection is for the analog signal of TGS2600 that will be able to receive by the Arduino Nano, and it is connected to the Raspberry Pi. This is the power supply for the gas sensors. It is separate to the Arduino Nano because it consumes much energy or much power. And this is for the connection of Arduino Nano and Raspberry Pi. Setup for eNOS chamber. Okay. First, we mount the gas sensor on the top of the gas chamber. Next, the Raspberry Pi is mounted at the back of the gas chamber. For the samples, we just put the avocado inside the gas chamber. It can be in any position. This is the actual view of our prototype. First one is the front view. As you can see, the sensor array is mounted at this position. Then at the back, as you can see, the Raspberry Pi here. This connection of the Raspberry Pi and the Arduino Nano. Then this connection is through a Cat45 cable, which is this connection is for the Raspberry Pi and the laptop. First is the transferring of digital signals to the Raspberry Pi, because as you can see, we have the Arduino Nano which converts analog signals to digital signals and then pass through to the Raspberry Pi, which the Raspberry Pi will read it and process it into a human readable format. So as you can see, as the Raspberry Pi collected the data, the laptop will be used as the projector for our graphical user interface where the result can be found. Next, this is our graphical user interface for the unwrite. The first box is for the connection of laptop and the Raspberry Pi. COM means the USB port where the connection takes place. Then for the connect button, it is used also for resetting the entire GUI for the new sample, of course. The next box is for the data for the gas sensors. Each one is composed of voltages. Then the arrow down there is for the temperature sensor. Next is boxes for the result. First is the ripening stage where the result can be found. The next is the graph data where the result of all the records can be found and plot all data. Next is the clear data where all the records can be erased. And lastly, the timer. This timer is real time. The result will show if the timer reached the 300 seconds of the timer. That's all. Thank you.